Virgos, thank you for tuning in to your August mid to the end of the month reading for my earth sign of Virgo. Actually, whenever I was pre-shuffling and meditating and picking out my deck, I had like a really weird vision and smell of lavender. So that was it. Like, that was the only thing. There weren't any messages that came to me. There wasn't necessarily a tone or a vibe that I picked up on like I normally do, but lots of lavender. So in the spiritual community, a lot of times lavender is associated with healing, sleep, peacefulness, but it can also be associated with love potions. So I don't know what you're doing, Virgos, but some extra love vibes are kind of going your way. So we will see, we will see. Okay, so first I'm going to go ahead and pick up on your relationship energy, and then we'll see the energy of the person that you're dealing with. Okay. Please provide messages for my Virgos. Okay. Take these two. All right, I'm going to pull the advice. Wow, you guys are popping right out of the deck. Nice. Nice reading. And I'm going to pull the outcome. I'm going to go ahead and pull them all right now. That way I can kind of tell it like a story. It's always a lot easier for me. That way. Oh, also when I was pre-shuffling, the Empress came out. So, she's the divine of the deck. So that's a really good creative card to have. She's also very fertile, and she's just a really, she is the very first person in the story of the tarot to put the, to push the Fool's energy into fruition. So she is the moving force. She's the creator. Like, the beginning of the idea is the magician, then the internalization of it is the high priestess, and then the person who puts things in motion is the Empress. So Virgos, for you, you're ready to, which is so funny because that's what Virgo season's all about. It's about the seeds that you planted in Leo coming around in Virgo. So it's like the Empress is perfect for your energy for, Virgo season. So let's go ahead and talk about a couple things. So your overall relationship energy for yourself is the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. And I kind of do this as a past, present, and future spread. So I feel like in the past you were feeling very logical, very closed off from your emotions. And the thing about the Queen of Swords is the reason that she's the Queen of Swords is because she's been burned in the past. So she knows how to tap into her logic instead of writing off her emotions, as opposed to some of the other queens in the deck. So in the past you've been very logical about a situation or this relationship, and moving from the past to the present, you have the Ten of Swords, which is the completion of a cycle. So lots of times it's like betrayal, like a finality, like being stabbed in the back. Like, it's really just the end. It's the end of a cycle. It's the very, very end, and it's in reverse. So you're coming out of that. I mean, this person isn't stabbed one time, they're stabbed 10 times. So it's like they are overcooked. And you're coming out of that beautifully into the future of the Ten of Pentacles, which is really a great place to be. I've been seeing a lot in my readings of people in the future, like, so for Virgo season, I would say, the end of maybe the last week in August, particularly, moving into this really great energy of collectively having everything together. Now, Pentacles are all about tangible things. So the Ten of Pentacles is about, it's not so much about emotional fulfillment, but it's just about like fulfillment all the way around in the tangible world. So your job's going good. Your energy is it's placed very well with where you need to go and what you need to do to get the job done. I mean, it's just a really good place to sit in a relationship, it's like you're no longer not the Nine of Pentacles is all about independence, and the Ten of Pentacles is all about having everything together in all aspects. So it's like your family, your finances, your home, your relationship, like everything that is things that you can pinpoint together. So it's like you're moving out of kind of a colder final energy into a complete energy, which is perfect for Virgos and perfect for Virgo season. Now, I forgot to tell you, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Wands. So this is passion. I mean, this is a passion, new idea, or just overall passion, like something new is coming in. So, you know, it's like you guys are just sitting really, really well for you know, the end of August, which is really great. So now the energy of the person that you are dealing with, they are okay. So this could be a husband or some kind of traditional relationship that is broken, unbalanced, and potentially there was some messages, possibly some spying going on. Like, it's like in the past, something was broken. Some kind of divine unity was broken. And because of the brokenness, it threw this person completely off balance. And then now they've kind of like let their sword down, because you have the Page of Swords in reverse. Now this is like the spy card. This is someone who's watching you. This is someone who's wanting to give you a message. This is someone who, now they're not coming in super fast like the Knight of Swords, but they're lurking around a little bit. So I feel like they've almost let their sword down. Like they're feeling very, very defeated. This person, this opposite energy of you, is not coming out of the place of darkness. I feel like they are staying there. And I feel like they've kind of given up on talking to you. Like, I feel like there's some no contact going on right now, okay? You know, and you are moving into a different direction. So I kind of feel like, and there's a lot of passion around the whole thing. So it's like you're passionately moving into a new direction, and they're kind of passionately stuck inside of where things are going to go with you. So I think they're just kind of feeling indifferent. I mean, there's been a great unity broken, which has made them feel off balance, and they feel like there's just no more reaching out to you. I feel like there's some no contact going on here for sure. So maybe the lavender that I was smelling and hearing earlier has to do with healing more than anything. And you know, that could be something. So okay, in your advice, you have which is great. You have the Four of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So what's really great about this is the Four of Wands signifies like the four corners of building. So like the beginning of an engagement, building a home, like the beginning phase. So like if you were married, you got engaged, that's the Four of Wands. You know, when you've been married for 10 years, that's the Ten of Cups. You know what I mean? So it's like this would be the beginning. So your advice, I think, with the Ace of Wands is whatever is coming around, you know, it's like there's a new beginning coming. It's like there's a fresh start. I feel like there's a fresh start because there's a finality, and then there's the Ten of Pentacles in your energy, and this person's just kind of stuck feeling hopeless. But the advice is telling you or that other person that there's a fresh you know, start that's very stable. It has all four corners, but it needs a lot of work. I mean, right now it's fresh. But the King of Cups is showing up, and he is just, the King of Cups represents he's very powerful. He's very understanding of other people's emotions. He's very in tune with his emotions. At times he can kind of be manipulative when he's in reverse. So that might be something that you want to look into, because sometimes his energy's sketchy. I kind of feel like his energy's a little sketchy in this reading. He can also be a little bit manipulative, and he can also be a little bit bipolar, wishy-washy. Like he's in tune with his emotions, but he's highly emotional. He's one way and then bam, another. But with him being next to the Four of Wands, I feel like really this is the other person showing up as being very in tune with being in love. having a lot of emotions for you, having a lot of, even if it's not necessarily love, it's just super strong. He's the king of emotions. He's the king of cups. So he's showing up. You know, this person that's feeling kind of, you or the other person, whoever's feeling kind of defeated, is still very much in love or very much emotionally attached to the situation. And then the other advice is the Five of Pentacles in reverse, which basically is just like coming out of this bad phase, coming out of this phase of abandonment, of feeling impoverished, of feeling like you're lacking, like you're alone. And I think that's matches your energy and this other person's energy. Like they need to come out of feeling alone and come into this new start and realize that there is emotion here, that there's some good stuff here. So I really just think that it's about getting your head on straight, figuring out what you really want. The past is behind you. The future is, looking very great. For them, they might be a little closed off, but I think that the advice is balancing them out. If they take it, now everyone has free will, so who knows if they'll take it, but if they take it, I think it would be a really good thing. I think that there's a lot of unity here. There's a lot of passion here. It's just the person that you're dealing with is very off balance. They've broken some kind of unity. They've broken some kind of trust, and they feel like the no contact phase is just kind of over for them. Now, in the outcome position, you have the Emperor and the Eight of Wands in reverse. This also makes me think that there's just no contact going on. And in the outcome right now, during the time of this reading, there's not going to be any communication. This new beginning is going to be pushed off to Virgo season. And the Emperor, he's great. I mean, he is a warrior. He's strong. He's a father figure. He could be like a children's father, especially with showing up in the Hierophant. Like, it's like the outcome is this Hierophant relationship, which is a very spiritual card. Now, the Emperor is a physical card. He is the Hierophant in the physical. The Hierophant is the Emperor in the spiritual. So it's like the Emperor is showing up, like the outcome of this is going to be okay. Okay, the outcome of this is you are going to be strong. He's going to be victorious. He's going to hold everything down. This is the divine masculine energy of the entire deck. Like, he is the outcome. So at the end of the day, if it's not this person you end up with, you're going to end up with an Emperor. I mean, you're going to end up with him, especially with the Empress popping out whenever I was doing your pre-shuffling. This is the person that you're going to end up with, and this is going to be very soon. So, and some kind of communication has stopped. And the outcome, and that just might be kind of where it sits for right now. So it looks like good things are coming your way. Again, I'm going to go ahead and pull a quick oracle card, and we will have you on your way, Virgos. Okay. Okay, the apple. The apple is risk and reward. So I'm going to go ahead and get the book out and read the apple exactly, because some of the cards I'm a little bit more familiar with in my oracle deck and the other ones I'm not. And this is a really good one. So let's go ahead and get it out, and I will read exactly what it means. If I can find it in here. Okay. 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 If the apple should appear in your reading, it is time to look at how risks play out in your life. Are you hedging your bets and not trying anything new? Do you want change, but you're not willing to change anything? Are you willing to risk to get a greater reward? Or alternatively, are you risking too much too often? Very interesting for your reading. So don't be afraid to take a risk. Don't be afraid to risk it all for a new beginning with this person. It is getting ready to be your birthday season, Virgos, and I think you have a lot of really good things coming your way. So, if you need a personal reading, all the information for one is in the description box. I do them anytime. Just give me a day or so to get back with you on them. And I will see you back at the beginning of September for your September readings. Thank you, Virgos. I hope you enjoyed.